You foul being, Calvin the Cruel. How could you do this to me? Well, first give me some kind of clue. What exactly did I do? You evil being, you... I'm sorry, but I couldn't help noticing here in the script that your name is Calvin the Cruel. Is that really your name? Well, actually, when my great-grandfather came over on the boat, he was sick when he was drooling, so they named him David the Drool. And somewhere along the line, it got messed up, and our last name has been the Cruel ever since. I see. Well, now that that's out of the way, how could you do this to me, Calvin the Cruel? Sorry, I don't mean to be a nuisance, but I've done a lot of cruel things to a lot of people, so I got to keep up the family reputation, and what exactly did I do to you? You broke into my house and stole my feather duster! I beg your pardon. There's a fine line between cruelty and inhumane contempt. I'm merely cruel. I would never commit such a heinous act. Then how exactly do you explain how you're holding the feather duster in your hand in plain view right now? Look, it's a mere coincidence that I happen to have a feather duster that looks exactly like yours, but it's just a prop in a skit I'm doing. You know that's my feather duster. Well, if you look at the common modern ideas that people seem to support, the feather duster really doesn't belong to anyone, does it? I mean, it belongs to whoever needs it. Feather dusters should be distributed fairly among all who need them. So you're saying some people don't need feather dusters? Are some houses allowed to remain dusty and others not? Well, if you think about it, a haunted house has lots of cobwebs and it looks unkempt because they want it to look that way. Aha, so you admit that a house that is not dusted would look scary and dirty and unkempt. Well, that's only one factor. You'd probably want to leave the floors unvacuumed, leave dirty dishes out on the counters, let spiders build their webs. So you're saying that spiders need permission to build their webs? No, not at all. If you charge them proper rent, they wouldn't need permission. So then what would be the proper rent for a spider who wants to live in a haunted house? Really, I'm not that good at this cruelty stuff, okay? I just wanted your feather duster because I didn't have one of my own. Could I just use it for this afternoon? Well, technically, according to the modern ideas, since you have possession of the feather duster and you need it and I don't, and because I dusted yesterday, you shouldn't really have to ask my permission for it, should you? Well, I thought since I took it, it would be only polite to ask permission. Aha, so you admit you stole my feather duster. Now, hold on a second. Didn't we just establish that according to modern socialist views, the feather duster doesn't really belong to anyone and it should go to whoever needs it the most? Yes, but we don't live in a socialist country, so these socialist views that are accepted by some, they don't hold any water in our republic that protects the rights of every individual. Okay, so you're saying that I shouldn't steal from people because they have the right to own things. So then by your calculations, I shouldn't have stolen the towels from the hotel? Oh, I guess you're right. You should be allowed to steal towels from a hotel. But you still have no right to steal my feather duster. Even if I promise to return it tomorrow? Oh, all right. I suppose I don't need it till tomorrow anyways. Great, so you don't mind if I steal your car now so I can bring the feather duster home and use it?